not bad enough, they're dressing way too sexy.
She's been doing drugs, she's been drinking.
And she's stolen as much as $18,000 worth of stuff.
Competition from Michigan to Baja. Toyota cars and trucks compete in the longest, baddest, fastest races in the world, even Formula One. Do you care? Maybe not. What you care about is getting home every day. Come to think of it, that's what Toyota cares about too.
Most days, you used to find my dad up bright and early, working in his garden. But then he had his accident, an emergency surgery that took countless units of blood.
With 200 blood donors needed in Hawaii every day, more new and frequent donors are always needed.
These days, the garden doesn't get much of his attention, 'cause Dad's up bright and early, fishing with his grandson.
Give someone a tomorrow. Give blood.
You're gonna have to deal with me
Did 2 days in jail change these wild teens?
right now!
On the next mark.
Today at 3 on KGMB 9. See all the good things on KGMB 9 tonight.
Editor?
Citizen Baines, coming to CBS Saturday this fall.
I'm sorry, man.
No, wait, no. That lollipop that was on the boat, it was my daughter's. The DNA evidence is right here that it was hers. It was her
understand your
lollipop.
frustration,
The
ma'am.
only way that lollipop got on that boat in Wisconsin is that my husband put it there, which proves that they were not involved in that explosion, that they're alive.
You could look at it that way, ma'am.
You promised me if I found evidence that they were still alive that you would get the Chicago PD to keep looking for them, and this is it right here in this envelope.
Ma'am, you have to understand the department looks at things differently. And what you've shown me, the lollipop, they're not going to see that as proof of anything. As far as they're concerned, the case is closed. Your family's not coming home.
Can I have a turn?
You know what I need you to do, buddy? I need you to be a scout.
Like in enemy territory?
Exactly. Go over to the door, stand over there and listen for anybody. If anybody comes, you tell me, okay?
Gotcha. Dad?
Somebody coming?
No, nobody. I'm just a little bit hungry.
Well, you know, that's such a bad thing because we may end up having to crawl through this drain.
We're crawling through the...
Shh. Remember the Count of Monte Cristo? How he escaped?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, well, he's got nothing on us. So we're not gonna get caught.
You read that chapter to Faith the night before Papa took me away with him.
You know what you need to do, buddy? You need to try and think about how great it's gonna be when we get home. And you can tell Faith all about our adventure stories, okay?
It's better than dumb old Pooh.
Much better.
It's not fair. Papa should have told us these rules.
You think so? I think it's better to try and figure things out as you go along. Because then... Oh.
He did it! Let me see what's down there.
Here. Both gonna find out. Let me see.
I'm calling.
This is your fault, Dixon.
This is not the time.
No, you're right. I should have stood up to him a month ago. But no, you knew best.
You think this is something I wanted?
I think you wanted to be right more than you wanted to save it.
I don't think that's fair. I think I've tried every procedure we could possibly...
That's a lie! I told you there were other treatments!
Nothing this hospital could sanction. I'm sorry, she's my granddaughter. But if I thought there was one chance...
She wanted to live. She'd have tried anything, but you never gave her the choice.
We've got to tell Tom.
I'll do it.
No. I'll do it.
She was my patient.
And you killed her.
Go on. Go on. I'll take care of you. Goodbye. Sweet
Grandpa, don't leave me. I can't breathe, Grandpa, please. Don't. I can't.
I can't. It's all right, sweetheart. Nurse! Hey, I'm here. It's okay. You can breathe. You can breathe, honey.
State of Illinois versus Craig Montgomery.
Are all parties present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
In the charge of the attempted murder of Barbara Ryan, how do you plead?
We move that the charge be thrown out, Your Honor. All of the state's evidence is circumstantial.
We're here to set bail, Your Honor, not to argue the case.
You know better than that, Mr. Winthrop. We'll deal with evidentiary issues at trial.
I merely wanted to save the court valuable time, sir.
Your consideration is appreciated, but misplaced. How does Mr. Montgomery plead in the matter of the attempted murder of Barbara Ryan?
Most definitely not guilty.
Yeah.
Request for bail?
Given the lack of any direct evidence linking my client to this terrible crime against his wife, I request that he be released on his own recognizance.
Is it safe to assume the prosecution will object?
Vehemently, Your Honor. Barbara Ryan is fighting for her life. She may not make it. The defendant is extremely wealthy. He was apprehended at the airport. He clearly poses a substantial flight risk. Therefore, we respectfully request that the defendant be held without bail.
As Ms. Griffin is well aware, my client was leaving on a business trip when he learned of this attack on his wife. He left the airport immediately and rushed to his wife's side.
What a saint.
Your Honor, the prosecution's objections are part and parcel of an ongoing campaign against my client. You have my brief. I'll spare you the details.
I'm in your debt, Mr. Winthrop.
Suffice it to say, the prosecution can't even place my client at the scene of the crime. There's just no evidence, Judge.
Not only have we placed him, we've nailed him.
Hey, y'all, I got a great new album in the mail today.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Take a deep breath.
Yes, the legendary Hey Love collection is back.
You got me going in circles.
These are the original sounds of sexy soul. 40 classic soul ballads.
You got me hypnotized. Oh, girl.
Get Hey Love on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes. Order with your credit card and get a free bonus album of slow jams.
If you stay, darling, stay.
That's 3 albums, 50 hits.
Hey there, lonely girl. Lonely girl.
And Mrs. Jones.
So remember, order with your credit card and get 3 beautiful soul albums.
This is a fantastic album, man. Let me borrow it.
No, my brother, you've got to buy your own.
Call 1-800-914-1919 to order Hey Love for $29.99 for 2 CDs or 2 cassettes. Use your credit card and receive a free bonus CD or cassette, or send $29.99 plus $4.99 shipping and handling to Hey Love, Department 4, Richmond, Virginia 23280, or call 1-800-914-1919.
What's one of the reasons a relationship lasts?
Discover a new world of intimacy with KY Liquid Lubricant. Smoother thanks to its hydro-liquid formula.
He says I have a very agile mind.
KY Liquid, the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
Oh, what is that?
My new CD.
Ah.
Dinner music.
What are you making?
Chef Boyardee. Homestyle Rotini.
Introducing Homestyle Rotini and creamy tomato sauce. Perfect for older kids with more grown-up tastes. Homestyle Rotini from Chef Boyardee.
Eye on America. Hard-hitting investigations only on the CBS Evening News.
Why can elderly Americans buy prescription drugs across the border in Canada for 1/3 of what they cost here? 60 Minutes, Sunday.
Detective, do you have children?
Ma'am, there's nothing I want more than to bring your son and his daddy home, but
They're alive. They're out there. Please, I need your help.
I've done everything I could, ma'am. I've been to Kenosha, I impounded the boat, dusted for prints. Not a one.
That's impossible.
It's a new boat.
No, it's impossible because Simon Fraser was there. He was all over that boat. His print should have been on it. The boat owner's prints should have been on it. He obviously rubbed them away.
I talked to the owner. He admits he hosed it down.
But then
He's trying to sell it.
he's trying to get rid of the evidence is what he's doing.
Oh, ma'am, he was very cooperative. I took his prints, his photo, I ran him through the computer. The man's never even had a parking ticket.
Oh, he's a wonderful person. How does he explain that my daughter's lollipop was stuck to the seat of one of his brand never used boats?
Isn't it possible that this Fraser fella could have found that lollipop here in Oakdale, maybe in the backseat of your car?
He would never do that. I have DNA evidence right here.
Ma'am, without a proper chain of custody, there's no way to prove that your little girl didn't, sneak that lollipop out of this Fraser's pocket and take a lick.
No, the lollipop. The lollipop. That's what started this whole thing. My daughter had it at the pediatrician's office. She didn't finish it. She put it in Holmes' pocket. No! They're alive. My husband and my son are alive, and I need your help, please.
Ma'am, I want to help you. I truly do. Even if I had the department's go-ahead, I wouldn't know where to start.
I told you. They're with Damien. Grimaldi, did you trace the number that I gave you?
Yes, before it was disconnected, I tracked it to a privately held foreign company. They haven't responded to any of our inquiries.
Damien answered the phone. Damien, he has my son. He kidnapped my son and my husband.
Did anyone else hear his voice? I'm sorry, ma'am.
Do you believe me?
Ma'am, it's not up to me. I wish it were. But as far as the department is concerned, you're chasing a ghost.
Look, you sure there's no mail for me? Can you check again?
Not today, Mr. Fraser. But then, you never get mail.
Yeah, you gotta love this town.
Hey! Thought I should deliver this in person. 10,000 clams. Yeah?
Yeah, well, this would be a first.
No, I'm no Wilter. You said you pulled through. You promised to help Lily try to find little Shano and Holden, so there you go.
I guess I've just been burned once too often.
Zero's in the right place?
You're a class act, Rosie D.
Ah, yeah, I always thought so. Can't say the same about Lucinda. She doesn't think much of me.
Does she know about this?
What, that I'm bankrolling your escape to the wild blue yonder? I don't
I'm not
think
escaping.
So. No, you're not you're trying to look for Katie. Who got herself trapped on a desert island to get your attention.
Yeah, and
Very
believe me,
nice.
once I find her, she will be on her own.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure something out here. Why are you trying to help Katie when you're worried about Lily?
I thought we were talking about Lucinda.
I'll handle Lucinda. She'd probably double that check if she knew what you were up to. She'd do anything to get you out of town away from her daughter. Which brings me back to her daughter.
Lily's now got all the proof she needs. The cops can take it from here.
You don't want to hold her hand while she turns the world upside down?
Is that why you think I helped her?
You're a lot smarter than I gave you credit for.
You're an interesting woman, Rose.
I know.
Lily takes back the man that you love, and here you are, right by her side.
Well, just because things didn't work out between Holden and me doesn't mean I don't love him. And Luciano, I'd do anything for that kid. Live coals. I really want them back, I do.
Yeah, well, that's real love.
And what do you call giving Lily proof that her husband and her son are alive?
I don't know. You and me, I guess we're just a couple of saints.
Ain't it awful?
All right. You should be feeling the effects of that any moment.
I was dead.
No, just in your dreams, sweetheart.
No, John was there. And Ben. And Grandpa.
This medication can make your dreams very vivid. The important thing is that you try to relax.
But if my lungs don't work,
Oh, no, honey, your lungs aren't working fine. You just panic.
this disease, it's moving up, isn't it? I can feel it in my legs, in my belly.
When is this sedative going to work?
But if my lungs don't work, I can't breathe, right?
Leanne, we will always be sure and make sure that you can breathe. The important thing is that you conserve your energy so that your body can fight this thing.
Can you please just give her something to sleep?
No. I just woke up. I'm fine. I need to relax.
Well, honey, the more you sleep...
I don't want to sleep.
Why not?
Leanne, we can always change the medication so that you don't have to worry about these dreams.
Why don't you want to sleep?
I want to be awake when I die.
Leanne, listen to me. We've got you hooked up to the monitors. You can see them right there. If your heart rate or your breathing should change, we'll know that the moment it happens.
And I'm going to be right here for you, okay? I want you to just try and relax. And if you need me, you just squeeze my hand. Go ahead and close your eyes. I'll even sing for you, okay? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
This came all the way from China?
Farther than that.
Well, what is it, some kind of medicine?
I'm hoping it's a miracle. That it's not too late.
Good luck.
Work. Please, God, let this work.
Your Honor, my client has been systematically denied his rights by the Oakdale Police Department for over a year now. Why? Because he had the audacity to fall in love. And why would such a private matter provoke such a public response from the police? Because the woman he had the audacity to fall in love with had been married to the chief of detectives.
I'll go through
A jealous
jail.
man who used the power of his
Don't
office
ask.
to
What I
hound
miss.
and harass my
Well,
client.
Craig is innocent. Surprise, surprise. Demanding release under cognizance.
Get out of town.
Well, that's what Jessica's afraid of. Cass is doing his best to scare her.
Is it working?
I don't know.
Chief of
You tell me.
detectives would not desist. He disrupted my client's wedding, sending livestock into the middle of the ceremony. When that didn't work,
Same as you,
charged up
making
the aisle
sure that
and
Craig
attacked
doesn't
my
get away with
client.
this.
As a result of this, Chief of Detectives Munson was asked to leave the police force. But it didn't stop there. The matter here before us today is a direct result of all that has gone before. I submit, Your Honor, that the case against my client was brought by a police department that's acting in sympathy for its absent chief. Yes, the injury to Barbara Ryan is cruel, but it's not a result of my client's actions. There's simply no evidence.
Just how prepared are you to go forth with this, Miss Griffin?
Completely, Your Honor. Craig Montgomery had the means, motive, and opportunity, and contrary to Mr. Winthrop's assertions, we can place the defendant at the scene. Our evidence is conclusive.
And, how are things at home?
I moved out. I thought you knew.
How is school?
I'm doing fine arts now.
Thanks, Grandpa. So, how's Grandma?
She moved out. I thought you knew.
Just
kidding, Daryl.
Fresh, crisp, green, and it cleans dishes brilliantly. New Palmolive Spring Sensations Fresh Green Apple Scent. Springtime, every time you do dishes.
What's the difference between ordinary potting soil and Miracle Grow potting mix? Results. University tests prove that plants grown in Miracle Grow potting mix grow twice as big. Try Miracle Grow potting mix. The miracle is in the mix.
That meeting is going to start whether I get rid of this headache or not. So I took Advil liquid gels. Stronger and faster than extra strength Tylenol on tough pain. It's the only pain reliever with liquid inside. Advil liquid gels. Stronger and faster.
Heart health. In the news, on your mind. And now, Centrum Focused Formulas for Heart has been clinically proven to reduce homocysteine, an emerging risk factor for heart disease. Centrum Focused Formulas for Heart.
We do so much to keep skin looking healthy. But when life cuts in, ow, there's a healthy skin secret that may surprise you. It's Neosporin, to help minimize the appearance of scars. Neosporin not only kills more strains of infectious bacteria, a clinical test shows that treating scrapes with Neosporin helps minimize the appearance of scars. Healthy-looking skin is beautiful skin. Help keep it that way with Neosporin. Every cut, every time.
Pasta's for dinner. Maybe lunch. Never in between. It's gotta be the whole family at the table. Always. Pasta, big job. You boil, you drain. Not gonna go there. I'm not a home ec kind of girl. What do I look like, a chef?
Brace yourselves for a radical idea in pasta. New Ragu Express. An individual serving of pasta ready in just 3.5 minutes. Topped with real Ragu sauce.
What? Pasta as a snack?
Ragu Express. Real pasta, real sauce, real fast.
You people. It's dark.
Too small for either one of us to crawl down.
I can fit down there.
Nah.
I can try.
You'd get stuck. You'd be stuck like old Pooh Bear. You'd be stuck in the drain. We gotta find another way, buddy.
Did water used to run down the stream?
Once upon a time,
So, where did it go?
out to the ocean. I suppose. You are a genius.
I saw this movie where they put a message in a bottle.
Now we just need to find a bottle.
Score!
Perfect. What else do you have in those pockets of yours? All right. Remind me to take you on the next adventure that I go on, all right?
I would just need some paper.
I bet this'll do just fine.
Can I write it?
You know what, buddy? Why don't you let me write it? And then when I'm all finished, I'll let you sign it, okay? All right. First, we need to put our names. Say that we're in Malta. Anything else?
Can I tell Mommy I miss her?
Absolutely.
I appreciate your involvement in this case. You went to Kenosha, you traced the phone call.
Ma'am, it's just my job.
No, it's more than that. You believe me, don't you?
Mrs. Snyder, I was on the phone with my lieutenant this morning for over an hour trying to convince him that you were right. But without hard proof, he can't commit the resources. The budget won't allow it.
Budget? My husband and my son are out there somewhere and they're worried about money.
Ma'am, what it is they've got what they consider an official explanation.
Oh, that's just great. My son, my 8-year-old son, is out there somewhere and needs my help.
Ma'am, I'm not saying they're right, but the way they look at it, I'm asking them to open an international investigation based on what a grieving woman hopes is true. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I'll pay. I'll pay whatever it takes to find them. I will.
If that's what you want to do, ma'am, God bless. I'd be happy to recommend a private investigator.
You're not going to work with me anymore?
Anything you dig up, I'd be happy to take it back to my lieutenant. Good luck to you, Mrs. Snyder.
Her blood oxygen is down.
It's reached her lungs?
It may be time for a ventilator.
Oh, and then what? And she's just all strung up on tubes?
Just until we get the disease under control.
And when's that gonna be, Dad? Nothing he's doing is working. This is not working.
It's not from a lack of trying. This disease has no cure.
Don't you understand, Dad? We're losing her.
Son, go home. Get some rest.
I'm not going anywhere until you find a way to help her.
Tom, we have found ways to help her. The problem is she doesn't seem to be responding to anything we can do.
Oh, that's the problem. Then why don't we wake her up and say, hey, Leanne, honey, you're not doing your part.
I'll be in the lab.
I know he's trying, Dad.
We're trying everything, son.
Well, isn't it possible that you missed something?
I logged on at 3 a.m. this morning to reach a pathologist in Hong Kong. I emailed John with what I found. He called me right back. He was in the lab working.
And?
We're still working. But we're not stopping.
I can't lose her, Dad.
I love her too, son. She's my granddaughter. I'd give her my next breath if I thought it would make a difference. But you know, sometimes in spite of prayers and best efforts, there's just no miracle.
Aside from his considerable wealth, Craig Montgomery is known to have friends and business associates on several continents.
The hell is
He
inside that
maintains
box?
lines of credit in several
Who knows?
offshore banks.
She's probably bluffing.
And
What could
sits
she
on the boards of corporations headquartered in Singapore, Hong Kong, and Sydney. It would be no hardship at all for him to pull up
going
stakes.
anywhere until his wife has fully recovered, Your Honor, at which point we have no doubt that Barbara Ryan will identify her assailant and put an end to this coordinated attack against my client.
Why the defendant is now willing to wait for his wife to recover when the night she was attacked he was eager to leave town is a question we can't answer, Your Honor. However, the people are not willing to take that risk.
risk.
My client can't be penalized for his success. Yes, he's an international businessman. He has worldwide interests. But his roots are here in Oakdale with his wife, his son, his sister.
His sister, who is spearheading the investigation against him.
As acting chief, it's Margot Yu's job to manage any current investigations.
And to bring to the district attorney's attention any case she deems ready for trial.
I object. The district attorney is being prejudicial.
You're both pushing it, counselors. And I've heard enough. Bail is set at $3 million. I trust that's high enough to keep even you in town, Mr. Montgomery.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned.
$3 million. When he knows we've got him, he's gonna run.
If he's smart. But the problem with Craig is he thinks he's invincible.
Once you paid the clerk, you're free to go.
Well, I don't actually carry that much around in cash. Look, here's the key to Barbara's desk in my suite. The BRO...
That's not your money.
Honey.
No, Dad, he's stealing from Mom, Your Honor.
Jennifer,
First
now
he
is
tried to
not
kill
the
my
time.
mother, and now he's stealing from her so he can pay his own bill. You can't let him do that.
Time to relax. What a time for bad heartburn. Try Extra Strength Mylanta. It works on tough nighttime heartburn fast. So go ahead, relax, if you can. Extra Strength Mylanta.
Hey, you can't hide from the sun. You gotta bust out and have some fun with Banana Boat.
Get on the Banana Boat.
Our anti-burn system helps prevent skin damage and early aging. So you've got it made in the shade when you're out in the sun.
Get on the Banana Boat.
Toilet training has nothing to do with trains. My best advice is watch out for zippers, jeans, and overalls. This is the toilet. Flush! Don't fall in. You don't want that to happen. And this is the sink. Wash your hands and your tongue.
The best advice is always be consistent. Switching back and forth to diapers can actually slow down potty training progress. So stick with pull-ups training pants all the time, and you'll have a big kid in no time.
I'm a big kid now. You can do it. I know you can.
Hey, Arbor Mist, great idea.
Not so fast, guys. Yeah, what have you done for us lately?
An Arbor Mist for that?
From Arbor Mist, exotic fruits white Zinfandel. Great tasting wine, a splash of fruit.
Oh, my. Now that deserves an Arbor Mist.
Can't resist the mist.
This is new Dixie Rinse and Reuse. These are some of its competitors. How do they hold up to heat and moisture? Well, you tell me. New Dixie Rinse and Reuse. Any tougher and they wouldn't be disposable.
Saran quick covers. Cover your lasagna. Cover your cantaloupe. Saran quick covers are the fastest, easiest way to cover just about anything in a snap. Saran quick covers. Now you're covered.
Feeling pushed to the limit?
Mom, my art project's due tomorrow.
I brought home a ton of work.
Can you drop me off at Amy's?
We still have to paint the guest room tonight.
So what's for dinner?
Pull it all together with Manwich.
Feminine itching, painful irritation. Now there's Vagisil Cream with skin-soothing vitamins E, A, and D. Vagisil stops itching fast, and the relief lasts. Vagisil, a better understanding of better intimate care.
The science of surveillance.
Receiving the embassy. I'm on it.
The art of deception.
We will need 3 Jordanian passports with counterfeit arrival stamp.
The security of nations.
This is the agency's highest priority right now.
This fall, CBS takes you behind the locked doors of the CIA.
Do you have what I need?
And into the lives of the people who make it work.
Every day we're not in the news is the day we've won.
The Agency, CBS, Thursday this fall.
The Los Angeles Times calls Pearl Harbor blockbuster entertainment that has valor, passion, and tremendous action. Pearl Harbor, rated PG-13, now playing.
What a mess. Long distance should be less confusing. We at Verizon have decided to clean things up. That's much better. Now call anywhere in the U.S. anytime, and it's just 10 cents a minute. And to top it off, there are no monthly fees, no hidden charges, and no fine print. It's just 10 cents a minute on your direct dial calls to the mainland, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just give us a call. Call 643-5090. That's 643-5090 today to sign up for the Timeless Plan. Now that's long distance done right. Verizon.
Aloha, I'm Emmy Tamimbang. This week on Emmy and Friends, television legend Jim Neighbors.
Golly!
Don't you have anything better to say?
Emmy and Friends, Saturday at 6:30 on KGMB9.
One of the good things about Hawaii.
You're gonna have to deal with me!
Did 2 days in jail change these wild teens?
Right now!
On the next one.
Today at 3 on KGMB9.
I'm Stephanie Lum. Former city manager Michael Kahapea, questioned for his involvement in a relocation scheme, is back in court. That story and more tonight.
6 days to the premiere of the most controversial show on TV. All new Big Brother, CBS Thursday.
Your Honor, my mother may never wake up, and you're gonna let him use her money so he can pay off his bail?
Your Honor, I am sorry. I will get this under control. Jennifer.
Jennifer, he's not going to get away with it, I promise you.
Do you know how many people have promised me things in the past year?
Jen.
Jennifer, wait, listen to me. I know this seems
Get out
unfair.
of my way, Emily.
Sweetheart, you're looking for answers. We all are. Now, when I don't understand something about the law, I ask the guy who knows the most about it. Your dad. Okay, so why don't we go talk to him? Come on.
The old bluff in the box trick, huh? I was impressed.
If you hadn't been so busy trying to impress the judge with your client's innocence, I might have given you a peek at this.
What is this, photos?
Better. Footprints at the scene matching a pair of shoes found in your client's closet. And see this? See this mud on the sole here? From the riverbank. We got him.
Interesting, but hardly conclusive. Craig can't be the only man in the county who favors Italian loafers.
Covered with mud.
No one ever claimed that he'd never set foot on that riverbank.
Nice try.
You do good work, Jessica, you do. But be prepared for Craig's lawsuit when he's cleared, because he will be cleared, and when he is, we're coming after you. We're coming after your department.
Your client's a liar. He was there. We're going to put him away.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Dear Mom, I miss you. Daddy and I are in Malta, in this creepy old dungeon that looks over a row of 5 cypress trees near a golden church dome. And we think the ocean's pretty nearby. It's a good game, but we want to come home. I think we should probably put Mommy's name, too. And her address, and her phone number, so that whoever finds this can reach her.
I'll sign my name. Anything else?
Tell her to hurry.
I'm gonna scare her.
Okay. We should probably just send it as is.
Simon, could you call me as soon as you get this message? The police don't believe me. They're closing the case, and I have no idea what to do. Please call me as soon as you get this message. Simon. Rose. Hey, Lo. You want me to drive you to the airport?
No, I'll be fine. No, thank you. Thanks anyway.
Where are you going? Oh, you know Simon. Always another damsel in distress.
Katie's still not back yet.
That's right. I forgot about Katie. You're sure that she's on she's on the island?
Well, at least that's where she was headed, and you know what, with Cooley still out there, I really should go.
You should get there as soon as possible.
Was there something you needed, or?
No. I just wanted to let you know that I got in touch with the Chicago PD. All systems go? Absolutely. You should go. The traffic at this hour is terrible.
Well, I hope it all works out for you.
You too.
Take care, Rose.
How bad is it? Worse than you can possibly imagine.
How's she doing?
She woke up earlier from a nightmare, gasping for breath. It's getting to her lungs.
John gave her a sedative. She's been resting comfortably ever since.
She knows, Ben. This disease is winning. She's petrified to go to sleep. She's afraid she's going to suffocate.
We've got to put her on a ventilator.
Don't do that, Dad. She wants to talk to us.
I'll stay with them.
Do I let him do that, Ben? Do I let him put her on a ventilator? I know you're not her doctor.
Don't even worry about that. Now, the ventilator, it'll help her get more oxygen, of course, make it easier for her to breathe. And that'll buy her a few days, maybe a week.
I mean, that's the best we can hope for here?
Look, we have to keep her alive and pray that they find a cure. And even then, she may never come off the ventilator.
So this is it?
I didn't say that.
Look, I know John's tried everything.
Almost everything.
What are we talking about here?
Breaking the law.
There is a mint gum unlike any other gum. Icebreakers. A cool mint blast. Icebreakers, intense mouth-freshening gum.
I'm taking control. I'm taking control.
Ask your doctor if Meridia is right for you, or call 1-888-4-MERIDIA.
I'm taking control. Are you?
What is it that makes the worker bee work so hard?
Introducing the new improved Copper Top. Duracell's best ever. From the makers of Imodium, a fast, effective way to relieve the discomfort of gas. Gas Aid, maximum strength. Restore yourself with Gas Aid from the makers of Imodium.
I started because my friends were doing it, but then I couldn't stop. But about 8 weeks ago, I cut down, and it's actually been days since I needed to shave. Now, every day, I'm using Naturally Smooth from Jergens. It's the only moisturizer that makes my hair finer, less noticeable, so I shave half as often.
Jergens, love your body.
Of course, now, I'm hooked on this.
Only Oreo.
I get enough excuses from my students. I don't need any for my headache medicine. So, the minute I feel a headache coming on, I take Excedrin. It has the same stuff in it as Tylenol, plus aspirin and an enhancing ingredient. Excedrin just works better than Tylenol. Without any excuses.
Excedrin, the headache medicine.
Every day they're dashing,
Paradise awaits.
dangerous,
I'm gonna be the nightmare that they never wake up from.
and to die for.
You at all worried about wearing me out?
This summer, don't miss these bad boys. Because what they do next is everything. Only on CBS Daytime.
A deadly vendetta took their husbands and sons. Now revenge has never been sweeter.
Blood calls for blood.
Bella Mafia, CBS Sunday.
I'm an officer of the court. I respect the law, but if this has anything to do with saving my daughter's life, then I'll take the responsibility.
First, you need to understand that there are no guarantees. Now, John has tried every approved treatment.
And it's not working.
And he's gotten permission to use drugs that are still in trial.
I'm not blaming John.
I just need you to understand that what I'm proposing, it's not only not FDA approved, it's not even approved on a research level.
Where did you hear about something like this?
From a woman in Southeast Asia. Figured since the disease was discovered there, they probably made more headway.
What did the woman say?
Her child was suffering from the disease. She took her to a clinic in Saigon. Clinic's run by a biochemist who has a theory that the disease progresses.
And the child?
The child survived. Okay. I got a sample of the serum. Don't ask me how. I tested it against a sample of Leanne's blood.
Did it work?
It was successful. But I have to tell you, Tom, this stuff is very toxic. There will definitely be collateral damage.
There's already been collateral damage, Ben.
Where are you going?
I'm going to tell John to treat my daughter with that serum.
No, you can't. You have to forbid it.
I told you, I'll take the responsibility.
No, you don't understand. The hospital would be liable. They can't allow it.
So what do we do?
You can wait. See if she improves.
She's not improving, Ben. She's dying.
Or I can treat her secretly.
Without her doctors knowing?
It's her only chance.
Jennifer, you did a wonderful thing in that courtroom today. You stood up for your mom.
I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, for all the good it did.
Hey, you'd be surprised.
You know, it's just not fair. He gets to go back to his fancy suite while Mom gets to stay in the burn unit.
You gotta remember, in this country, everybody is innocent until proven guilty.
I'm not saying he's innocent, Dad.
Now, I'm saying that the law works one step at a time. Today was the first step. The prosecution brought charges, the defendant answered them, they negotiated bail. That's the law. That's the way it works.
So he's entitled to use Mom's money to pay his own bail?
Generally, no, but in this case...
Ah, because he married her, right.
Oh, come on, hon, it'll work out.
He's at the end of his rope, Jen.
You think so? Looks pretty comfortable to me.
Jen?
No, help. Let her go, help. Just let her go.
Do you know what that feels like when you just can't make it right?
Yeah, I do.
She'll eat you for lunch, Hal, but you like the abuse, don't you?
You're in a good mood.
Consider the alternative.
We may have to.
Not until we celebrate. I'm free, thanks to you. Cost me a little.
Actually, it cost Barbara.
BRO. But with me at the helm, BRO will prosper. And now I can pay back Brian's trust fund. Lucinda won't be able to press charges. The trifecta, Cass. Triple play. Hat trick.
I hate to put a damper on your holiday humor, but we may have a problem.
Well,
of course. They have evidence placing you at the scene.
What?
They found a pair of shoes in the back of your closet that matches a set of prints they found at the boathouse. The mud on the shoes matches the mud at the scene.
I did not try to kill my wife, Cass.
If you expect a jury to believe that, you're going to have to explain those shoes. Otherwise, you're going to jail, pal.
When I start each morning. When my kids need a playmate. When I'm celebrating with family.
Prozac Weekly is here. Ask your doctor if it's right for you. You can learn more at ProzacWeekly.com or call free 866-WEEKLY-9. Talk to your doctor today to see if a free trial could be right for you. Prozac Weekly is here.
Life tastes good.
Seeing is believing. That's what witnesses the Publishers Clearinghouse winning moments say.
It's for real! From now on, I'm a believer.
But why be just a witness when you can win $1 million August 23rd? Watch your mail or go to PCH.com and enter.
Take aim. Fight signs of aging.
New Revitalift Complete with Pro-Retinol A decreases the look of wrinkles, with Paralastol increases firmness and moisturizes, all with SPF 18.
Fight them all.
With new Revitalift Complete from L'Oreal Paris.
Why cover it up when it's even easier to clean it up? With new Woolite Spot and Stain Wipes. No sponges, sprays, or paper towels. What could be easier? Clean it up with new Woolite Spot and Stain Wipes.
What will it take for you to talk to your doctor about Zocor? Zocor, be there.
Hey, pal, we got some chicken, some burgers, and our favorite, Johnsonville bratwurst. All right. Whoa, I see you got rid of the riffraff.
Johnsonville Brats, the best taste on the grill.
Smart grill.
The all-new Big Brother is here. Who will be the ultimate housemate? Will it be Autumn, the aspiring singer? Or William, the doctor?
I'm an expert in the field of young, hot women.
Will it be Justin, the bartender? Or Cheryl, the interior designer?
I absolutely love the flirt.
And all-new Big Brother 2 premieres CBS Thursday.
His lieutenant won't authorize another search. Is that why you came looking for Simon? It's better that he left. He's got problems of his own. Well, number one, he's still in love with you. It's not fair to involve him. It's just that he was the only one that believed me. I believe you. And Jake, he believes you. Jake has a big family now. He's planning for a wedding. Look, you got money, you got cash. You know, we'll hire our own army. No, this is between Damien and me. He took my son without permission. He kidnapped him. He terrorized him. He let me believe that he was dead. He's gonna have to deal with me. Look out, Damien. I mean it. He's not getting away with this. Holden left me a clue that he was alive. And Damien answered his overseas cell phone number. That means everything points right to Malta. You go, girl. I'm going to Malta. And I'm bringing my family home.
One, two, three.
Mom, I heard something splash.
Somebody's coming.
Andiamo! Andiamo! It's okay, buddy. Just means that we won this part of the game, and we're moving on to the next round. Come on. Bye. Bye. Spaghetti.
So you would treat her without the hospital note?
It's the way it's gonna have to be.
And if they found out?
No. Probably lose my license, might even be prosecuted.
But you're willing to risk that?
Come on, man, you have to ask me that.
I know how you feel about Leanne. I guess my only question is, are you that confident in this serum?
Look, the theory makes sense. They've had good success with it in Saigon. I tested a sample of the serum against Leanne's blood, and it worked. The bottom line is this is the best that I have to offer, and she's running out of time. This is your decision. She's already too weak.
She can't bet.
You're her father. So it's up to you. Do I give her the serum?
All right, I've got something I think's gonna perk you up.
What?
Put your fork down.
You can't run that.
Why not?
Because you didn't do it. Believe me, there's nothing more that I would like than to bury Craig Montgomery.
Wait a minute, you actually believe that guy's guilty?
Oh, he is guilty, all right. He has hurt people. He has committed crimes. I just don't think he planted the bomb or he knew anything about it, Emily.
Not going to jail, Cass. I have you for a lawyer.
I am only as good as the information I've got.
Well, what more can I tell you? I'm innocent.
Here's a tidbit of historical trivia for you. In the 8th century, Chinese doctors were only allowed to examine women of noble birth through a screen. See, the women felt safer that way. But then most of them died.
If you're trying to say I don't trust you, you're wrong.
I'm trying to say that I can't help you unless you tell me everything. No matter how insignificant, no matter how problematic. Like most intelligent men, you're very good at a lot of things, but I assure you I am just this much better than you at the law.
I believe you.
So, the night of the explosion.
I was there. I was at the boathouse.
Next week,
The facts don't add up.
they're out to solve a mystery.
Nobody should go to prison for a crime they didn't commit.
They're following the clues
Your footprint was found at the boathouse.
and adding up the evidence.
You got means, you got motive, you've got opportunity.
Now, where the trail leads next
I think that it's possible that there's somebody out there other than Craig with the motive.
is everything.
I may look young, but I still suffer from hot flashes. I discovered a natural way to deal with it. Healthy Woman from the makers of Monostat. Healthy Woman's a soy menopause supplement that helps relieve hot flashes and night sweats. Healthy Woman.
I have type 2 diabetes.
And I will always take care of myself.
I stick to my regimen. I had to make that commitment to diet and exercise.
It was hard at the beginning.
But diet and exercise weren't enough.
So my doctor added Avandia to help control my blood sugar.
Unlike some diabetes medications, Avandia helps my body use the natural insulin it already makes.
Avandia has helped keep my blood sugar down for about a year now.
Avandia is not indicated for use with insulin. In some people, Avandia may cause fluid retention or swelling, which could lead to or worsen heart failure. So talk to your doctor. Avandia is not for everyone. If you have severe heart failure or active liver disease, Avandia is not recommended. To check for serious liver problems, blood tests should be conducted before and during Avandia therapy.
Just remember, we had 3 kids.
This commitment is for me, but it's also for my family.
Eat right, exercise, and if that's not enough, ask your doctor about Avandia.
So I may always be stronger than diabetes.
What is it you're seeking? Energy, vitality, a taste of pure exhilaration. Now SlimFast comes with soy in 3 refreshing fruit flavors. Cool, crisp, soy protein, lactose-free, replenishes, revitalizes, helps give you the body you've always dreamed of. New SlimFast fruit flavors with soy, a delicious new twist on losing weight.
Too young for wrinkles? Stay that way. Now Nivea brings you Alpha Flavone, the powerful plant-derived antioxidant found only in new Alpha Flavone moisturizer. So you can help stop that first wrinkle before it starts.
It's just beautiful up here.
Oh, it's so peaceful and quiet.
Honey, there's not a soul around. You want a mint?
Trident makes mints?
Mm-hmm.
Introducing a sugarless mint from Trident that strengthens teeth and helps reduce the risk of tooth decay.
I have a rug that looks just like you.
Jimmy Smith and Keenan McCardo of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We're part of the NFL United Way team,
And with the Jaguars Foundation, we work to overcome some of the toughest problems in our community.
Make a difference in your community. Be a part of the NFL United Way team.
The NFL, the United Way, and you.
The power of teamwork.